We are going to clean this up and paint it, and we're going to make it great again. Seems to be the theme these days. Let's do it. Remove the clips, got this cover off. Now there's a couple of 10mm bolts. The center one, move that, then we'll go into the sides and then the bottom. All right, so the one that was popped out, a pretty hard impact. So doesn't seem to be broken. So anyways, now we're just gonna take these sensors off, take the grill off, just go ahead and take the fog lights out, strip it down so we can start repairing it for paint. All right, you guys taking this apart. Come on, really? These little clips. I'm usually doing from the backside. This is a great tool to have, but if you can't get it out, it looks like it's too much pressure, don't want to break it, you want to work from the backside and just push them through. And they're right in here. Just push it through if you can. And I don't know, I guess Leo must have been working on it. Pretty trippy. Anyways, so we got the little covers for the sensors. I'll end up painting those, and this little screw back here. That's the only hidden thing. Everything else, just work the tabs and get it out carefully. Nothing breaks. Right, let's get to it. Okay, usually get a heat gun to repair some of the dents and work them out with some heat. Then I can just sand it and be ready for paint. That's what I'll be doing. All right, we got the dents out of it, and sanded most of the gouges. Fix the dents off so we don't have to put no filler on there. But the gouges, I don't want to take too much material off, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over with finer sandpaper. You need to do the repairs with 80, get a nice smooth cut. And now I'm going to go with finer sandpaper, and then any big chips or gouges, I'll be filling them in before we primer it. So that's where we're at. Okay, if you don't have one of these things are cheap now on the internet, Amazon, wherever, probably TikTok. But it's got these little plastic strips. Probably get pieces of an old bumper. And this tab was broken from the impact they got here. So you can even probably use a soldering iron and melt some plastic back on there and solder it back together. So did that, and I think we're getting close to primering, just make sure everything's done. I'm going to use this right here to prep the bumper, and basically it's got one of these Scotch pads, gray Scotch pad, and you put that stuff on it. It's like adds a little grit to it and soapy and gets it all clean and degreased. So I'm gonna scrub it all really good, kind of already prep it before I primer it. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, I went and hit putty every scratch, deep scratch, every big chip, small chip, just in case the filler doesn't fill, a primer doesn't fill enough. I'm just making sure, taking care of some of the really deep gouges. I'm gonna sand that down and then primer it. There it is, it's primered. I didn't strain it, so there's little chunks of stuff. Those should have just taken the time and strained the primer, but it's ready. It can all be sanded off. All right, got it all sanded out. 99.9 chips are gone. Might be one here and there, but it's all prepped, ready. And I'm gonna put a coat on the sensor since they look horrible too. All right, there it is. I forgot to put the camera on while I was spraying, but it's pretty good. Missed a couple of chips. This thing was rattled, but I think it's gonna look great. A little dirt, but look, it's the great outdoors. So there's those little pieces. And while I was at it, the fog lights looked so bad. Now you can actually see it was just white from the chips. It's 99.9% better. Even I did those were all yellow, you can see in there. But might as well, things all apart. All right, got the bumper assembled, and me marking the sensors kind of helped on, see the way they're facing. One's facing one way, one's facing the other way. Kind of helped when I see the numbers, which way I wrote them. So I put exactly the way they were before, and it kind of helped when putting it back together. Anyways, it's all cleaned up, wired, ready to install. The hardest part is the grill. It's kind of funky right here, because kind of two pieces, the chrome and separate. So, but there it is, ready to get it installed.